It's hard up here anymore.
Objection! Objection!
Nope. Wait, free hand.
Objection!
Gotcha! Mr. Kudo, do you remember what you were told at the start of this testimony? That this was a way of testing the credibility of your memory? I know, there's nothing wrong with my memory, I tell you. Nothing! If I got anything wrong, I'll eat these seeds and sing pigeon songs. Yeah, tell us where this is going, try. According to Mr. Kudo, the victim was holding the paper in his right hand, while drinking coffee with his free hand, which would make that his left. Nah, what is this, kindergarten? But I would like the court to please take a look at this. That's the cup the victim used, correct? Yes, and on the rim, you'll notice the mark left by the victim's lips. Yes, there's a stain left by the coffee. You can see where the stain is. You can see that the victim was holding the cup in his right hand. But how? Well, Mr. Kudo, the court is waiting for the epic performance. You said you'd eat those pigeons and sing their pigeons. Eat those pigeons? Mr. Kudo, I'm afraid this is simply not acceptable. Wait! If you think I'm gonna stand there and listen to you tell me I'm mad, you're wrong. I don't care about that dirty coffee cup, I know what I saw. You still insist on your testimony? That young man was holding the cup in his left hand. Oh yes, no question, I'm a good law-abiding citizen. Who, me? Thank you, old man. We've heard quite enough from you already. Don't call me old man, Been around for 16 years, I have. You can't ignore me. Listen to what I've got to say. I'm sorry, Mr. Kudo, but... Sure, we're not even alone. Mr. Kudo? This is my 16th cup of coffee, so this is your final. Thank you, Captain. Come on, I am Victor. Whiskey Tango Fox. The boy was wearing the earpiece on the same side as the green lens on his specs. He kept fiddling with it all the time. He was fiddling with it just before he picked up the cup, too. And then he used the same hand to pick up the cup. His left hand. We know that the victim was wearing an unusual monocle over his left eye. It wasn't a monocle, young, but a small computer monitor often used by programs. A monitor? You mean like a television screen? Inside the lens is a screen that displays computer data. It's called HMD. It's a common tool in the victim's line of work. HDTV, DVD, CD, all these newfangled letters drive me mad, but they don't matter. I know I saw him telling the truth. It's true, he doesn't seem to be lying.
Objection! Objection!
There we go. Not sure what the relevance of this is, but... Mr. Kudo, there's something very strange about your observations of the victim. What? You say he was wearing the earpiece on the same side as the HMD. No question. You can lock me up if I'm wrong. It was his left ear, no, without doubt. I can only see that side of his head from where I was sitting. I don't think so. What did you say? You're no doubt unaware of this fact, Mr. Kudo, but the victim couldn't hear with his left ear. His eardrum was ruptured. Traces of medication for his condition were found in his ear canal. That's right, it's impossible that the victim was wearing his earpiece in his left ear. He couldn't even hear in that ear. Is that true, Captain? Order! This witness's testimony is completely unreliable. He only saw the waitress from behind. He claims the victim was wearing an earpiece when we know his eardrum was ruptured. Well, Mr. Godot? There's no job for milk is all it takes to destroy the pure black money. That's all, man. Captain, you call me Drip. I know about that, no mate. I've drunk the Javachino with his left hand. They project. Clearly the victim is both. Except the cup held in his right hand.
Objection!
No, impossible. The witness has already testified on numerous occasions that the victim died immediately after taking just one sip of the coffee. The victim used to pick up his cup as reference. Thanks to stand, one hand or the other, Mr. L was playing the poison coffee. Badly, Mr. Godot, that doesn't wash. The point of this testimony was to establish whether the witness's memory is credible, and the results are clear. The testimony given by this witness is useless. I believe it is time to conclude today's proceedings. I'm satisfied that the witness is not deceiving the court, but to be frank, his testimony is a farce. Do you have to be so frank? Take that, you pompous old fogey. Sorry, Mr. Kudo, you can't reach me from there. I'm ordering the defense and the prosecution to investigate this case further. That is all for today. This court is adjourned. Hold it! Wait! If you stop now, where does that leave me? Leave you, Mr. Kudo? Thanks to that blue-suited young upstart over there. I'm just a bumbling old man who can't even dye his teeth or close his eyes now. How is your bad memory my fault? I'm sorry, Mr. Kudo, but there's nothing I can do. I've kept my mouth shut until now, but there's something else the court should know. There's more. To be perfectly honest, might not be anything, but I want another chance. I want another crack at you, young shark. Me? Pretending like this was so you will show them. Well, everyone, what do you say to one final showdown? The final chapter in this eccentric old man's scrapbook. Diagrams. The animation can come. What have you got to lose, Captain? I'll give you a Javachino you want to go to my house up inside.
That's enough, witness. I believe it will be quicker for the court to just hear your testimony.
You better get ready, youngster.
I get the picture. Just quick run those seeds on me, would you? It's got me using some sort of infinite ammo code in that box of seeds.
First of all, I want to stress that this might be nothing. I'm not too sure of myself. The young boy slumped over the table as soon as he took one sip of his Javachino. At a clumsy, he upset the vase. He knocked it right over. It broke and the strip of cloth covering the table got completely soaked. Well, how about that? Turn things upside down,
Is that all?
Yes, that's all. Remember it perfectly. You down me again? You're down upon the defenseless old man?
No, we're not doubting you, Mr. Kudo.
Yeah, so what, probably. So I can think of and I have to cross-examine this guy. Yeah, bird brain, that's why that's all you can think of.
Very well, Mr. Wright, your final cross-examination, please.
Objection!
Mr. Kudo, this is a photograph of the crime scene. So what? Look carefully at the table. The vase is there, intact. That's your tongue, Grandad? I'm not gonna let yours hopscotch. Ow, ow!
Enough!
What is it now? I just remembered something.
Yes, go on.
The broken vase. It's on my table. What? Ah, well, you see. Stopped me when that young lad collapsed. So I stood up. That must have been when it fell over. The vase on my table, I mean.
The vase on your table?
Yes, it was on my table. And that's how my groin came to be completely soaked.
Thank you, Mr. Kudo. You certainly earned your kudos for today.
I'd like to ask a question now. Have I been any use at all?
Perhaps that's something you should reflect on yourself, Mr. Kudo.
Wait a minute. If that's the case, there's more. I've got more to say.
Bailiff, escort the witness out of the courtroom.
Wait, listen to me.
Well, we seem to have been considerably sidetracked. I'm still not in a position to deliver a verdict. The defendant has not been positively identified as the waitress in question. Additionally, there are two disparities in the testimony we've heard thus far. The mark on the coffee cup the mark on the coffee cup that the victim supposedly drank from with his left hand, and the earpiece which was inserted into his left ear. I therefore require both the defense and the prosecution to further investigate the facts. Yes, Your Honor. There's one more thing before I call today's session to an end. One more thing, Your Honor. The witness we just heard from is most insistent that his testimony should be used. So he summarized it accordingly into a statement. Okay. You may each have a copy of it if you wish. Alright then. Prosecution and me talks like that. Yeah, I'll be too. Here you are then, Mr. Wright. There are 3 copies. My own, yours, and Mr. Godot's. Yes, Your Honor. I'm sorry. This isn't a piece of testimony. More like a 5-year-old's apology. What the heck are we supposed to do 3 copies? That is all. This court is adjourned. Yeah, I guess I did out hand. Mr. Kudo's testimony did nothing to help us. Plus, now we don't even know the identity of the waitress who laced the coffin. All he knows what old Mr. Kudo saw, the apron jumps in the river, and the victim was wearing an earpiece when his eardrum was ruptured. Looks like Gumshoe's now. Never mind that. What's going on? It feels different. You think? Yeah, everything seems to be on edge. What are you doing? Call in the officers for the briefing, quick. Can't you shut down the station server? Chief, quit playing on the internet. From my email pen pal 1337ACN Princess. Save it for later. Turning it off now. No. Even busy? Like technically, something's going on. Something big. MC Bomber, perchance? Yes, Maggie's been questioning. But we've got questions after too. Keep it down, Wyatt. This isn't a playground, you know. Chez bien. Empty as usual. Yeah, and it's lunchtime too. That's it. Come on, come on, come on. I just called Nate, pal. Come on, I know you can. He's getting me worked up about something. No, that's the wrong number. Looks like an 8 would have only lent me $5 anyway. What a rip-off. What's the problem, Detective Gumshoe? Huh? Oh, it's you. I was just... I was just listening to the radio. To the radio? Hey, Detective Gumshoe's having lunch. He is, and he's having twin teas. What can I say? This is a nightmare. How am I supposed to look Maggie in the eye now, pal? You really drove in a funny, huh? You always blow apart my testimony. Why of all days did you do it today? Sorry, there just weren't any holes in it, for once. Yeah, what happened? Usually your testimony like Swiss cheese. Swiss cheese? Would you preferred crumbly like aged parmesan? Anyway, this case has been ruled. There shouldn't be any holes left to find. So did Maggie say anything to you? About me, I mean? Well... something like that. Oh god, I'm just remembering this bit from the anime. Why? Why is this happening? He's banging his head against the wall. Well, on the bright side, he won now. Oh man, I'll go and shoot. So did you like the twin teas then? I paid that much money for lunch. I'm so nervous, my hands are shaking. Well, $20 I guess, and not subscribing it. It was delicate. I mean, you liked it. Didn't it taste bad to you? What's the matter with him? Looks like he's thinking. That's it. Been trying to think of the right word to describe the taste.